How many more banners does Global Dokkan have to painfully sit through until all 4 of these beautiful LRs are finally out? Of course, with the 8th year anniversary. Let's go ahead and count it up. I do have a bunch of other anniversary content coming, by the way. Things like how many more free-to-play Dragonstones can you grind up before the 8th year anniversary on Global. Also things like tips and guides on how to make the most of not only the anniversary, but out of every single celebration leading up to it, making sure you're not missing a single thing. So of course, stay tuned for all of that. And for our really quick subscriber challenge before we actually hop into it, you don't have to take or participate in this, by the way, only for fun, of course. But I do have all 4 LRs lined up right here for the 8th year anniversary, and only one of them are behind this box. If you can guess correctly which one is behind the box, then you can skip today's subscriber challenge. Don't worry about it. But if you don't guess it correctly, you got call lacking. You need to train your RNG for the 8th year anniversary, and this is, the way to do it. Again, if you get call lacking, it is what it is. You got to subscribe. You know how it goes. Now listen, I understand there's only a 25% chance of you being successful here, but you love to summon and do singles on banners that have or literally give you a way smaller chance of pulling what you want. So let's not act like you're not used to 25%, all right? I also want to mention you have 5 seconds to pick any character you want. 5. Don't change, all right? Don't be honest too. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The character behind this box was LR Kai Goku Kaiku. I don't know whatever you want to call him. It's basically LR Carnival Goku. If you guessed him, you're good to go. If you guess any of these other LRs, you got call lacking, and it is what it is. Let's hop into this video. So right now, the most recent banner on Global is the Carnival LR Goku, so I'm not going to count him. Let's move on from that. So the next banner, I'm not going to really act like or try and insinuate what's coming next or give you an exact order of things. I just want to count the banners. So what's actually coming doesn't really matter. What matters is how many banners, right, are going to be releasing from now until Global Dokkan's anniversary. The first one is going to be Bardock. We know for a fact that Bardock is going to be arriving next, actually, for Global Dokkan, but that is going to be one banner, and this should be happening late February or early March. Keep that in mind. There is no Part 2 LR in March, but what does happen is Saiyan Day. So Saiyan Day will be yet another banner both Global and JP will be celebrating at the same time. Just a quick, note. I'm not saying Majin Vegeta is coming, and on top of that, I do think Vegeta and Trunks, the LR, should be returning on this banner. So consider saving your red coins if you actually don't have them, or of course if you really do want them. So far in the month of March, 2 more banners are dropping, Bardock as well as Saiyan Day. That is 2 so far. Let's move on with the month of April. And the month of April is a little bit weird because after we get Saiyan Day and after we get Bardock, the only Dokkan Fest that we're going to be missing, besides whatever Dokkan Fest JP gets, for early March, is going to be Int Yamcha. So Int Yamcha makes a lot of sense to be releasing, early April for Global Dokkan. But what's interesting is that Global has never really, I shouldn't say never, but over the last few years, Global has received a dual Dokkan Fest in the beginning of April. And that dual Dokkan Fest is what JP usually gets late December, right? So this year, the dual Dokkan Festival was Gohan and Piccolo. The year before that, it was let me go back to December here. The year before that, it was the, what's it called? The Goku and Boo, right? And then we end up getting these units for Global Dokkan in the month of April. So as you guys can see here, April's Kid Buu and Goku. The year before that, it was Janemba. Let me go back to the month of April here, sorry. So you can see, Paikon and Janemba. But since we shared the Beast Gohan celebration, we only have one Dokkan Fest that's going to be arriving in the beginning part of April instead of 2. So there could be a Part 2 LR, but there usually isn't a Part 2 LR for Global during the month of April. There usually is one for JP, and just to show you that really quickly, right? Because this counts towards how many banners are coming for Global. So for Global Dokkan, during the 5th year, or during the 5th year of the game service in the month of April, we got again the dual Dokkan Festival, and then boom, we went straight into, after a bunch of other little content here and there, we went straight into the Golden Week celebration. Same thing last year, or not last year, but you get the point. Technically, last year we got Goku and Kid Buu, and then no Part 2 LR, and then boom, straight into Golden Week again. So it's kind of up like it, but then again, it's because we got a dual Dokkan Festival in Part 1. So if we're only getting one Dokkan Festival, is it possible that we're gonna get a Part 2 LR? I don't think so. There is no other Part 2 LR we're missing from JP Dokkan right now. So I think it's going to be just one Dokkan Festival and then hop straight into Saiyan Day, which takes place at the end of the month. So Global could be experiencing a pretty dry content month for the month of April, depending on what other EZAs and things they want. Maybe some Global First EZAs could be appearing. We'll have to see how that works. But as of right now, it's going to be it's looking like a pretty dry month unless we get some type of Global First, but I'm not going to hype that up, or some type of Global First EZAs. I don't really know. We'll have to see. So if we add Yamcha to our total count, that's going to be 3 banners, and then towards the end of April, we do have a dual Dokkan Festival for for Golden Week. Sorry, last year it was Goku and Cell, which adds 2 to our total of 5 banners so far until Global Dokkan's anniversary. There is a Part 2 LR that comes out during the Golden Week celebration, right? Last year it was the Goku and Gohan. The year before that it was Super 17 following the GT celebration. So that's going to be 6 in total, right? Bardock, Saiyan Day, Yamcha, that's 3. The Dual Dokkan Festival for Golden Week, that's 5. But then the Part 2 LR is going to be 6 banners in total. Now remember that at the end of Golden Week, that's like towards the end of May. So we really only have 1 month at that point until the Global Dokkan anniversary, because the anniversary takes place in July, or on July 7th, right? So we only have that 1 full month of June left until the anniversary month for Global Dokkan. And in the month of June, I mean, last year, this Dokkan Fest released really late May, but again, it's either late May or early June whenever they want to drop the next Dokkan Festival Global. Regardless, it's going to be or mark the 7th banner before Global Dokkan's anniversary, and there usually is a Part 2 LR following this celebration. And that's going to, last year it was Goku and Piccolo. Sorry, yeah, last year was Goku and Piccolo. The year before that, who was it? Elotapia and Manosha? I don't even remember. It doesn't really matter. The point is, I usually drop a Part 2 LR. No, I think it was Vegeta and Nappa. No, Vegeta and Nappa was before the 5th year, right? Yeah. Anyways, does not really matter. What matters here is that they drop a Dokkan Fest late May, early June, and then a Part 2 LR mid-June, and then boom, the anniversary. So that makes a total of 8 banners. We have the, again, Bardock, Saiyan Day, Yamcha, Dual Dokkan Festival, Part 2 LR, June, late May, June Dokkan Fest, mid-June LR, and then boom, into July for the anniversary. So 8 more banners we're going to be sitting through. It's definitely quite a bit of celebrations. It's going to be quite a bit of free-to-play stones, so stay tuned to when I drop that. I'm probably going to drop the free-to-play stone video a little bit later on, maybe towards the, you know, appearance of March for this year, if that makes sense. So just stay tuned for that. But 8 banners is honestly not really that bad. Guys, I want you to understand that just 2 seconds ago, literally just 2 seconds ago, we were so hyped about the reveals for the Part 1 LRs, and the anniversary is literally about to end. The anniversary, Part 3 was just announced with the EZAs of Vegito and Gogeta. We burned through the anniversary. Time is ticking, and this is going to be on Global a lot faster than you think, so please make sure you are saving your stones. And especially since there's so many powerful LRs now, it's like you really can't afford to mess up. So hopefully you enjoyed. I will see you in the next one. Take care, and please make sure you have a great rest of your day.